Geco is an easy to use assistive technology toolkit. There's loads of tools to help with working when you're in the classroom and doing your homework as well. And there's also some good tools for teachers to use during whole class activities too. And there's games. So it's 6 sections, and each section can be used on its own or with another area. I'll show you how to use each part of Geco and how it will help, especially those children in your class who have special educational needs. So let's take a look at the first section, the copybooks section. You can open something you've used already, or you can start a new document. Here, you can use this just like Word. So you can type, it will echo back your typing so that you can hear what you've typed and if it sounds right. And then you can do some other things too, which are really useful. Okay, so I'm going to start writing a sentence.
Even though it was raining, Robert still went for a walk.
So it reads as I'm typing, it's reading each word. If a child would benefit from seeing images alongside the words, you can click on the strawberry at the top, and then you've got some tools here. Now the magic wand adds images. So it's added an image for even and walk. If you don't want any of those, you just click and you can right click and delete. Or you might want to add one. So if I wanted an image for raining, I can select the word and then search in the image gallery. So if I click on there, it will now have a look in the image gallery for an image to show raining, and you can choose which one you think's most suitable. So I'm looking in Google at the moment. There is a built-in image gallery. These are really clear images. I'm going to use that one because I like it. So if I click on that, it will put it into the text. So it's now going to be easier for the child to read it back because there's images to support some of the words. If you don't want to see those words, those images, you just click on the mop. The size of the strawberry is showing the size of the text, so you can edit the way it looks. There's also other tools if you click on the ABC to edit the text, so you can bold it, make it italics, underline it, add highlighting, change the font style, size and colour. So lots of things. There's a spell checker there as well, and you can format it all. So lots of easy to use formatting tools there. That's writing using Geco. You can use it really easily that way to edit and understand your writing using images. There's also a tool to make understanding the text easier by breaking it down into little sections, and then you can summarise it by choosing to keep or remove some of the sentences. So I'm going to open a document now that's got a lot of text in. So if I click open, I'm going to click on the Roman Empire. So I can choose whether this is going to be in the centre of my screen, or I'm going to have it on the left and keep this open. So if I click left, look, so I've got that document on the left and then the other document on the right. I'll show you one way that this can be used side by side in a moment, but I'm first going to look at the summarising tool. So we'll close that. Don't want to save it. So here it is. Here's 2 pages of text. This can be really daunting for some children to think about trying to read all this text, very dense. So you can use the magic tool that's at the top right, reading summary. If I click on that, It just shows a small amount of text at a time. You can have this read to you, that's what the tools are at the top, and then you can select whether that's important information or not important. So you can really summarise it as you go along. You can hide the background, so you're not distracted by what you can see behind, or you can have that on, so your choice, and you can choose how big the text is as well. So if you need it bigger, you simply click to make it bigger. So the title, yes, that's important. I'm going to click on the thumb. So then I go to the next section. So there's 37 sections here, 37 sentences basically. You can click play to listen to it.
The Roman Empire was one of the earliest and largest empires in human history.
So yes, that's important. Click important and move on. So I can go through the whole of the document like that. So I can listen to the next one.
At their height, the empire reached from modern-day Britain to modern-day Prague.
So I won't include that, so you can just click not important and it will cross it out. So you can just work your way through. So I'll just choose a few to get create a summary. So it's now, look, taken away those ones that I said weren't important, so there's less text there. You can also use this tool to extract information from another document and put it into your own so that you can start work on a project and start writing things in your own words. So to do that, you go to the menu and click open. And now I'm going to go to books, and I've got a Greek booklet here, the Greeks and Romans. I'm going to open that. I'm going to choose that's going to be on the left hand side. So I've got the booklet open here, and then I've got on the right hand side blank piece of paper for me to put the important information into there. So that's really easy to do. There's all sorts of tools at the top to help with editing, highlighting and so on. So you can edit and highlight, annotate a PDF document, which is what this is, or you can take out some of these things and put them into your own document. So I'll show you how to do both of those things. So first of all, you can highlight and you can have all the text read to you using the reading button. You can also highlight important information. So maybe there's a section that you want to highlight. You just select it and then choose what colour you want to highlight it in. You can also add text to it. So you click on the pencil and click where you want to type. There are also other tools, so if you were to add arrows, you can easily do that, circles, free drawing and so on. And this is all added to your booklet and saved, so so that you've got your annotations in the booklet in your account. The magic wand button, when you click on it, it underlines key words. A lot of them are nouns or verbs. And if you hover over, it will show you an image to help you understand what that word means. So if I hover over Spain, it shows the Spanish flag. If I hover over city, it shows an image of a city. So that really helps with understanding. That's the magic tool button there at the top. So the stamps, you can add various stamps onto your document. So if you wanted to put some crosses, you want to put a question mark, you can add them all there. So they're the stamps that you can use as well. So lots of tools to annotate a document. And then you can also, of course, like I said earlier, take some of this information and put it into your own work. If you want to quickly navigate this document, you don't have to scroll down. You can just type in the page number. So let's say I wanted to go to the page about the Olympic Games. So if I type 24, jumps to that. Right, so let's now see it working with adding some information into my own document. So now I've got a blank document open on the right and then a big long booklet open on the left. And I can take some of the information from the big booklet and put it into the blank document, ready to write a project or write something in my own words, do a bit of research. So it's really easy to have the text read. All you do is select the text and click play, and it reads.
Military culture in the city-state of Sparta, less than 100 miles southwest of Athens.
So it can read to you. You can then click on the jigsaw, and then if you want to put this text over in your own document, you just click on the clipboard and it immediately puts that text into your document. You can do a similar thing with pictures. So if I wanted the picture that you can see on the screen now, I just simply click on the cut and paste in document aside. So I just select that, draw a box around it, and immediately it puts it there in my own document. So it's really easy to collect information. You can listen to it being read to you. You can check using that magic tool, magic wand button, to check what the words mean by using the images like I was showing earlier. So king, see, writing, shows just to help you understand. So these tools really help with understanding the document and also easily putting that information into your own document after you've had it read to you. So really easy tools to summarise documents. You can of course save all of this into your Geco account and then access it later. In a similar way to how I collected information from a booklet, you can also use the internet to do a similar thing. So if I click on the menu at the top left and open, I can choose web. So this is the 6th of the different sections of Geco. If I've already been to the website, it will be available underneath, or you can click search and that takes you to Google and then you can find what you want. So I'm going to open friction. I'm going to open it in the right hand side. So again, I've got a blank page and then I've got the website. There are some really useful tools, so you can search for a word. You can click find text and then find the word you want. So I'll just put friction because it'll be in lots for this. So if I click friction and search, it will show me highlighted where friction appears on the page. So we can do that. Another thing you can do is the magic wands there again, just like in the other document in the booklet. You click on the magic wand and then it underlines keywords and you can hover over them to see an image to help you understand what that is. So really useful to help understanding. So that's the magic tool. So if you want to take some of the information from the website and put it in your own documents, you need to click on the jigsaw puzzle, which is the interaction button, on both sides. So on the left hand side and also on the right hand side. And now we've got some tools to use that will add that information into the document. So if I wanted to create a link straight into my document so I know where I got this information from, I can just click on the link and it puts it in straight away. Then, like before, you can cut and paste in the document aside, so you can just maybe select some of the page. So let's just do a bit of this text. I'm going to click on the paste in the document because it's text, it will put it in as text. If I choose the dotty line, that will like take a picture of that section. Well, that's not very useful because then it's not accessible. You can't have the text read to you. So use the clipboard if it's text. If it's an image, then use the scissors picture. So if I'll just choose something. So let's choose the scissors image. If I just draw a box around there, it'll put that in. Okay, so that's it, really easy. You just use the tools to immediately add it into your own document, and then you can save it. So you can just save that document with all that information in. So really easy to do with books, like electronic books, PDF files, or websites. Very easy to use both alongside each other. I'm in the maths section now, and it's really useful to use Geco for those children who need to use a computer during maths lessons. But when you're using maths formula, even fractions, it's really very difficult to type that onto a computer. So you can use lots of the tools to make it much easier. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the jigsaws so that these two documents talk to each other. Then I can simply select the question that I'm going to do, and it will OCR it, so that means I'll be able to click on these fractions. I'm going to insert it. I can go ahead and answer the question. So I'm now going to insert a fraction. I'm going to find a common denominator, so I'm going to go for 16 at the bottom, and then add and a fraction again. So it's really easy, just click and insert the numbers. So I'm going to go 1 times 8, put it there, and then 2 times 5, put it there, and then do the answer. So it's just really easy to insert mathematical symbols. So you can go and complete all your work. If you want all this working out in the worksheet, all you have to do, because we're interacting with each other, select everything, click on the clipboard, and then it puts it immediately into your worksheet. And then you can work out the answer. So you can put in the answer there and click on the clipboard and put in the answer. There we go. Wanted that a bit smaller, I can resize it. And there it is. Really easy to use mathematical symbols on the computer. The mind map tool is really useful for many activities. First of all, it's really useful for teachers to do their planning on, so all resources and everything is all in one mind map. I'll show you an example. So I have this example of all the different areas of Geco, and then I've added links. There's also videos and there's worksheets all here on one mind map. Or you can use it in the classroom. If the children are doing some research, they can create a mind map from the information that they find from a document or the internet. So let's open a new mind map. I'm going to select that on the left, and then I'm going to select the internet on the right. Now the web within Geco is safe. It does filter out inappropriate websites, so that's good to know. I'm going to go on the right. There we are. Right, so now I've started searching the Jurassic Coast on the right hand side, and then I can collect information from these websites to put into my own mind map. So if the children were learning about coastal erosion, maybe in year 5, they could search and then add their ideas to a mind map. So to type into the mind map, I just double click and then I can type my ideas. Coastal erosion examples. I can type there. I could change the way this looks. You can edit the way it all looks using the tools at the top. So maybe I want a different border, and you can fill the background colour. You can change the font and the style and everything there. And then to add an idea, I just click on the button at the bottom, the little icon. Here's a new node. If I want to add a picture to that, maybe I want to add Durdle Door here. So make sure that the node is selected, the one that you want to use, and click on the jigsaw and then the snipping tool. Now I will draw a box around Durdle Door picture, and it straight away puts it in there. Then I can carry on and do the same. So add another idea, click on it to select. Let's do Lulworth Cove. I can click on the jigsaw and then do that. So I could go along adding lots of examples of coastal erosion, and then I could say that Lulworth Cove is an example of a bay. So I might want to type in here bay, and then I could type Durdle Door is an arch. So this really shows the children's understanding of their learning, shows their learning, but in a fun way by creating a mind map. So that's the map feature in Geco. Really easy to use, and it doesn't have to be the internet that you use. They might have a document they're adding, or just using the mind map just to share their ideas, maybe in English, to some ideas for writing, doing a long write or something. So lots of uses of the maps in Geco.